Hi and welcome to Corona Fine Art. Today I have a garden video for you. I have been away for about 2 weeks from home and I wanted to give an update on my plants. Fall is here and soon I'm going to be having to take most of these inside to protect them from frost. So I wanted to give you a short tour and show you what is going on and what made it and what didn't. So when I left home, I watered all my plants thoroughly. And I'm very happy to report that this plant, this bougainvillea, finally got some flowers. I was waiting for it all summer to flower, and it just decided to flower. Before I left, it had some little blooms, and it lost all its leaves from these branches up here. It had more leaves, and then it just started blooming. So that was great news. I might trim it before I bring it inside. These branches, I'm not sure if they're dead. So I'm gonna have to check on that and decide to trim it. My ponytail palm tree is doing great. Shortly before I left, I transplanted it to a bigger pot because it had been in that pot that it was on before for 3+ years. And I finally found a very beautiful aloe vera pot with a beautiful design that it's a little bigger than the one that it was in, and it has grown since I transplanted it, so that makes me very happy. My climbing Jew is doing very beautifully as well. This one is one that was kind of damaged back in the spring, and it bounced back beautifully. I think it's doing great here in the shade. This one survived. It's been blooming all season long. I do need to water them again today, so I arrived back a few days ago and I watered them very well when I came back. And that was maybe a couple days ago, so I need to do that again. And these plants that I'm gonna show you next are seeds that I planted very recently. I bought a few packets of a mix that had was supposed to have goldenrod and zinnias, and the zinnias were there, but not goldenrod, marigold. The marigold wasn't there. So instead of marigold, I got these flowers, which I think are cosmos. They're very pretty, but I definitely wanted marigold. I didn't want cosmos, but they're pretty nonetheless, so I'm enjoying them regardless. So as you can see, all of these are cosmos, and the zinnias, all of those are zinnias. I have more zinnias right here. They're very tall right now and they are blooming. There's another bloom coming out right now. These are also some seeds that I planted recently. They are morning glory. They haven't flowered yet. All of these are a little bit crusty because they almost didn't make it when I left. They weren't watered for 2 weeks, so I'm not sure if they're gonna bounce back or if they're gonna flower at all. I do see that some were already budding, so maybe. Here are more cosmos that were supposed to be marigold. There are going to be flowering as well. Here is more morning glory. These ones are from the seed packet, so we're supposed to be marigold as well. And even though they look like it, they're not marigold. I think it's something else, but it hasn't flowered, so I'm not sure yet what's gonna be. There's one that I will show you over there that looks like this, that has a orange flower, but it's not marigold. And right here I have my gardenia that I rooted from a cutting, so that one's doing very well. And my rose bushes here, my rose bushes are a little bit crusty and something has been eating the leaves, so I have to do some TLC on this one. I have some eggplant growing here, has a flower there, so with some bugs on it, so I have to also take care of that one and spray it. So overall on this side, nothing really died, so that's very good news. I'm not sure if the zinnias are gonna make it, but they haven't died, so that's hopeful. And I have more zinnias here, which are going to be blooming very soon as well. All of these have blooms on them. Down here I have this one that I transplanted, a mother of thousands. I have some herbs right here that, you know, aren't gonna make it through the winter. This one is oregano, basil. This one is doing great, my succulents. I have a big basil plant right here that was beautiful this season. It provided tons of basil, and I hope it comes back next year. It is very woody, so that might help. I might bring it inside and see. I have some zinnias over here. They're very tall and they do have some flowers on them. I have my bleeding heart right here, which, you know, suffered a little bit, has some yellowing of the leaves. My poinsettia back there also dropped a lot of leaves. Draconia is doing well. Euphorbia is doing well. I have more climbing Jew here, which did very well. I have some more euphorbia, more succulents. This violet that I had unfortunately died. This violet survived, but it's very rough. I have my Christmas cactus here. I'm hoping that these flower this year. We'll see. So this one died. That's a fact. It looks very bad, and I think that's the only one in this area that did badly, because all these other plants did very well. Here's begonia, it's doing very well. The other climbing Jew is thriving. The spider plant is doing well. I have to clean it up a little bit. Jade plant, beautiful. Some other succulents in here. There's another spider plant over there that's doing well. It's a little bit neglected. It's back. My peace lily is doing well. It was broken when I came back. I give it water. It bounced back. And up here I have my lavender, which was a little crusty, and the bottom is still very crusty, but it survived. It's very hardy, very tough plant. My Euphorbia malei survived. It still has blooms on it. So did my other two. They of course dropped some leaves. It's a beautiful windy day. Very sunny. You can see some leaves are dropping already. Some colors are changing. There's a lot of dry leaves over there from that tree, early leaf dropper. So my Euphorbia miliaris did very well. Here's the other one with the cream flowers, beige flowers that also survived. And it's getting a little bit of color, if you notice, and that might be because of the temperature change. We have my vinca, which survived. It's a little bit neglected, but it's okay. I have to clean it up. Here I have some flowering succulents. I have a little butterfly weed. These ones survived. These ones might be a little bit leggy. This plant, which is they're like little, I forgot the name of them. Dianthus, I think. It's not flowering anymore, but it seems to be alive. That one is white, this one is red and pink, and this one is flowering still, and it's fine. I'm gonna bring them inside and see if they survive the winter. Some more succulents, which are fine. My sticks on fire is doing well. This one is doing okay. I'm not sure if it will make it. I think this one comes back every year, but I might take it inside and keep it alive for the season. Here's another one of those succulents that flowers that's kind of leggy. Here is my other lavender, which is a little bit crusty, but some parts seem to be alive, so hopefully that'll make it. Here is another succulent that's doing very well. My cactus actually bloomed. These blooms opened while I wasn't here, and it still has 2 more coming out, and it's doing well. Here is the mint, and the mint looks a little rough, definitely from the season changing, but also because it lacked water for 2 weeks. But it does have some green, so it's still alive. I might transplant it in with the other one on the other side of the house and have the pot for something else. Down here I have my cactus, my other cactus that's growing. You can see the top, and it still has some blooms coming out, and the little babies I transplanted from the mother plant are doing well. They're growing. All my echeverias are doing very well, and this one is kalanchoe. They have some crusty leaves that I have to clean up, but mostly well. Some zebra aloe, sticks on fire, mother of thousands, kalanchoe in this pot are doing well. All of these succulents are doing well. Might just need a little cleaning. My arrangements held up beautifully. Begonia back there still blooming. Some tiny cactus back here are doing well. My small peace lilies doing well. This one is doing well. Down here I have more Thanksgiving cactus, which is well. The Hoya is doing beautifully, still growing. This one's are doing beautifully. Blazing Star, I believe that's the name of that. Here's my other basil plant. This one is dropped a lot of leaves, although it's still healthy. Here I have more zinnias, little ones. They're beautiful. This plant seems like it's gone. It was struggling already, so I think it just completely died when I left, unfortunately. And down here's the flower that I was telling you, the orange. Not sure the name of that. It was supposed to be marigold, but it isn't. Have more morning glory and more of this that's supposed to be marigold, which might be actually. I just rubbed the leaves and it does smell like marigold. This one, let me see, let me try to smell this. Yeah, so this one isn't marigold, and I'm not sure the name of it. I've seen it before in like wildflower mixes, but this one I just confirmed is marigold. I just sniffed the leaves and it checks out. I'm so happy about that. So hopefully it will bloom. I'm excited. So the other patch that was over there is also marigolds, but let's confirm. Look, there is a monarch. Oh, that's beautiful. I hope you saw that. So I want to confirm that these are marigolds too by smelling the leaf. Yes, I believe that's marigold. And I forgot to mention these are butterfly weed that aren't doing too well, but I don't think they're gonna bloom this year because I did plant them from seed. Hopefully they'll come back next year. Okay, well, there's a lot to do in terms of cleaning my plants and making sure they're going to be ready to bring them inside. I'm going to clean some of the debris, the dried leaves, cleaning their pots, clean the shelf that they're going to go in indoors, cleaning their leaves, making sure there aren't any bugs on them. And I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing that. And some of these plants are gonna stay out here because they're annuals. And you know, some of them might be perennials and they might just come back next year, but they don't need to go inside. Including all of this pot and all of these pots right here, with the exception of, you know, my ponytail, palm tree, the climbing Jew, my rose bush, my gardenia, and my bougainvillea are all going indoors. And probably everything in the shelf is going inside. I think everything here is going inside as well, and everything up here is going inside as well. So a lot of plants are going indoors for the season. Very soon we're gonna have the first frost, probably in 2 to 3 weeks here. So I have to get everything ready for that. Well, thank you for staying tuned. I hope that you enjoyed the plant tour and seeing how the plants held up. Only 2 plants overall died from when I was away, and that makes me very happy. It was a success. These plants are very resilient and I'm so happy to have them. They bring a lot of joy and a lot of inspiration for my artwork. I hope you check out some of my other videos. Comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know down below what you're doing to prepare for autumn and for winter, and what are you doing to help keep your plants alive. All right, well, see you next time, and enjoy the start of fall, and catch you soon. So I just wanted to give a quick update. I am cleaning out today. So I moved some of the stuff around and wanted to show you the pile of garbage that I've removed from the plant so far. Lots of colorful leaves. that were dry, and I also transplanted some of the plants. There was the mint right here, and I put some casualties. I transplanted the cactus because it was rooted, but also because the wind blew it off and the smaller pot broke. So I'm just cleaning up, and I also transplanted my sticks on fire right there to a bigger pot. It's looking beautiful. And yeah, just cleaning out all the leaves. Everything looks great, healthy, beautiful. Look at this Hoya. It's going wild and I love it. It's like maybe 3 or 4 plants in there. So I still gotta clean all of these up here, and I'm moving towards that end over there, but I don't think there's a lot of cleaning to do over there. Since those are in the plastic pots, I don't have to clean them as much. So wanted to give you a look at how everything looks now, all cleaned up. I love how that one turned out. New arrangement. Change some things up. Just because this one had a little bit of a rotten tip, and it was because it was on the board, the wooden board. Cleaned everything up, put it back in its spot, watered it. I haven't cleaned this section over here, with the exception of my rose, because my rose was getting eaten by some light green caterpillars, which I have to do some research on, but I didn't want it to continue doing that, so I cleaned it, pulled some of them off, and sprayed it. So hopefully it will be better. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this update on my plants, and I'm going to be taking them out soon. I will finish this area another day, including my mess of mint plant. This is the mint that I took off out of the talavera pot. So I still have to work on this mint arrangement. But overall, I'm happy with how the plants held up while I wasn't here. Excited to bring things inside, but it is a lot of work. So I was out here for like 3 hours today just cleaning them, and it's probably gonna take me about the same to bring them all inside, clean all the shelves and everything. But I think I'm gonna do that in like a week or 2 before the first frost. All right, thank you for watching. See you next time.